We have Unseen Hero versus Caesar. Unseen Hero playing I'm just going to attack. We got a Joey Beatdown. Haven't seen this in a while. Meanwhile, Caesar playing It's a Cyrus skill. I think we can understand, or we can identify what this is going to be. Most likely the Room for Growth, right? Something we also haven't seen in a while. I mean, we're, almost 3 months, 3+ months into Duels of Shadows. We're seeing Joey beat down Cyrus. So a little bit of a, take us back to some Duel Academy here. Nothing meta this week. Force Raider to start with Unseen Hero, 1900 beater. I'm just going to attack. Yeah, the Joey beatdown is real. Full back row from Caesar and a set monster. Let's see. No battle traps here with the Joey skill as opposed to the Kaiba beatdown one. One monster against the 100 attack. That's 2,000. No battle traps. We have a shrink, though, coming in at was at original attack. So that's actually 950 plus 100, so it's 1050. That's 1800. Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master set. That is some damage. At the end of the damage step, place that monster at the top of the deck. So he's going to top deck that Force Raider, and he's taking 750 and the bonk damage. That is some huge defense. That's a great card. It's a 3-star here, too. Going to see that play well. Caesar already, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good start. Good call with the Shrink. Definitely countering the Joey skill here. Here comes the Room for Growth. Increase the attack of one level 3 or lower monster by 300 times its level until the end of this turn. That is pretty big. So Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, typically low attack, but we're seeing plus the 9. Gonna see if there's a response here for Hero, but it's certainly, yeah, it comes out of nowhere. 25? Is it? It's plus the 9. It's 22. Not that strong, but still. Beatdown is consistently remained one of the best decks, most consistent competitive decks we've seen throughout your Cyber Angels and your Roids and your Vampires. So to see Room for Growth come up against it and do some serious damage is good to see. Unseen Hero with the Dust Tornado going to hit that floodgate there for Caesar. We may see the Force Raider again. I'm just going to attack. That's an easy topple over this Jiu-Jitsu Master. We're going to play Heat Wave. All right, so we're running normal monsters here. No effect monsters until Unseen Hero's next turn. Force Raider, normal monster. We're going to just attack. Before the battle step, we're going to Wabaku. Very smart because you can't do it during the battle phase with Joey's skill here. During your battle phase, when your opponent activates a trap card, you can negate its effect and set that card. The end of main, we have Wabaku, which is no battle damage. This turn can't be destroyed this turn. Good call from Caesar. Really playing around Joey's skill here. It's cool to see. Caesar gonna set one, and Room for Growth does beat over this Force Raider. We have Unseen Hero with one back row, but I mean, Caesar's been dominating this game so far. It's pretty cool to see. Yeah. Set our hand here. We got another 22 Jiu-Jitsu Master. And not in defense. Effect doesn't matter right now. Going for 22 is a difference of 3. We have 0 gravity. Change battle positions. Okay. A fancier Windstorm just happened. Not bad for Caesar. Removes the liability of that 1300 attack that could be beat in for Force Raider, and the effect is valid. Defense position card battling a monster here. So Yugioh, 1850, another normal monster. Caesar having a set here. This is most likely an effect monster. We had Heat Wave going on. Remember, we couldn't play an effect monster. We have another Wabaku at the end of main. No damn. That's got to be frustrating for Unseen Hero, and Caesar able to pick apart this row of attack position monsters with the Room for Growth. We don't know what this card is, the set monster, but Unseen Hero with one in the back row. Definitely at the life point deficit. Banisher of the Radiance, great 3-star, great attack. That's a monster when it's buffed by Room for Growth, and you get the banish. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Caesar's deck most likely not pulling from the graveyard. Pretty good natural counter, anti-meta right there. We have 16 plus 9, 25 coming at the Yugioh for the maximum damage. Widespread Ruin's going to destroy that banisher. Now, you're left with Jiu-Jitsu Master's effect here. It's gonna get destroyed by both of these, but it can top deck something. Oh, that's quite a line, though. Now things are looking pretty good for Unseen Hero. We're going to just attack here. Anything can beat over the Jujitsu Master. It's going to top deck the Yugioh, so we know he's going to draw that next turn. And, yeah, just have this onslaught of attack. Yeah, we're looking at 39 here. That's turns around pretty quickly. Oh, man, Caesar having to navigate and playing all these great counters to the Joey stuff. But, yeah, at the end of the day, Unseen Hero with 3 normal monsters, they're just going to slap you in the face. Happens. Let's see what Caesar has here for the potentially the death throw. Gonna need something to combat both monsters at once. Those are low defenses. If he can get them in defense or do something here, then we can turn this around. Might be a scoop here. There's only... there's not... Sorry, yeah. Really don't think he would have any. Wabaku could stall him a turn. He already used 2. It really wasn't much you could do there. Going to game 2. Meanwhile, this is Speed Duel Shadow number 66. We have 4 people, so we just have one other match going on off stream. We have Ursus playing Extra Crispy. Also a couple rogue decks, I think. I think we're seeing... What did Ursus give me last minute? I think Crispy's playing Ancient Gears today. Ursus is playing... DD Survivor. Looks like it's... Oh, he's playing Looking Into the Future. Yeah. Looking Into the Future beaters. He's got the Charging Gaia. Hopefully we see all these decks, since everyone gets to play twice with 4. Pot's at $20 currently. That can change. Any subscription adds $3 into the pot. Also, if you're interested in playing this game and competing in these tournaments as well as everything else Speed Duel League has to offer, patreon.com/Speed Duel League. The $15 tier gets you a free entry into everything each month. That is, we are losing money if you do that. Starting with a Heat Wave for Unseen Hero. Going to game 2. We know he's got all the normal monsters, so definitely can cripple an opening turn for your opponent. Caesar, just a raw Heat Wave, not even going to throw anything else out there. Caesar, do we have any effect monsters? Probably, or do we have any normal monsters? Probably all effect. Most likely going to see a response of just setting some cards in the back row and maybe a set monster passing. We know we have the Jujitsu Master. Yeah. Shield Crush coming from Hero. That is pretty good. Going along with Heat Wave. You know, a lot of decks right now don't use a lot of normal monsters, so you're going to set, because that doesn't technically count as summoning an effect monster per Heat Wave, so Shield Crush works pretty well on top of that. You know what I mean. Dust Tornado coming out in the end phase here from Caesar, grabbing that Widespread Ruin. That's a good hit. Oh yeah, and Dust Tornado's second effect to set a card. He sets another card. Alright, potential for some damage on the board. Unseen Hero with 2 back row, but looks like we didn't draw any monsters. We got Heat Wave to try and stall, but we just kept drawing spells and traps. And a hard pass for Caesar. Now it's going to be really a race to who draws the first monster, because both skills will buff and seriously help the other person. A Floodgate on the Vorse Raider, only 1200 attack. That's going to be easy to topple over. Good call from Caesar. Otherwise, that was going to be 2000 to the face. Space City Manny, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Oh, the gift sub. The Eldritch, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub. You just added $3 more in the pot. Appreciate it. 1 gift sub. That pot is up to $23. Meanwhile, during that time, we had Amethyst Cat come out for Caesar. 3-star Crystal Beast monster. Okay, we get it. We get it. We get it. Notifications are wonky. Amethyst Cat on the Room for Growth. What was that? 1050 there. Attacking directly. Yeah, really good splash with the Room for Growth. No, probably no other Crystal Beast card here. Thanks again, Space City Manny. And welcome, Eldritch Upstart. You got animated Yu-Gi-Oh emotes now. Galaxy Cyclone coming from Caesar. Destroys something that's set, and then you can banish to destroy a face-up. See this played a lot in the Roids deck. Or against Roids. Battle phase again. Book of Moon coming out against the Amethyst Cat. Otherwise, that was going to be some serious damage again. This damage is halved, but we still have room for growth. Go ahead and update that pot to 23. Force Raider coming in. End of main, we have Wabaku. No attacks. Nothing's getting destroyed today. Caesar stalling for a turn here. We Book a Moon. That's Amethyst Cat. Gonna, with room for growth, we can still chip away 1050 at a time, I think. It's not going to be enough, though, if Unseen Hero keeps getting monsters. Yeah. Raging Flame Spray, another 3-star. Can attack directly. Oh, I see the gimmick, yeah. Yep, there it is. This card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by direct attack. It gains 1,000 attack. Permanent effect. So it's really just all about Wabakuing and swinging directly. Classic tune strat. Offerings. Unseen Hero Hellbent. Willing to give up his draw to get rid of some of these monsters. Offerings to the Doom coming out. Targeting the Flame Sprite. He was room for growth. Would have put him at 1,000, gain 1,000. Amethyst Cat hitting for 6. Not bad, considering we have 2. We have a Floodgate. Well, actually, yeah, this is a Floodgated Vorse Raider. And then we have another Vorse Raider here for Unseen Hero. 2,000. End of main. Are we going to see another Wabaku? No, no Wabaku. This is 2,000 going to Amethyst Cat. Difference of 8. We have the Shrink, luckily. All right, that's going to be 950 plus 1, 1050 into 12. Difference of 150, and Vorse Raider is going down. Good call with the spells there. Played my first IRL Speed Duel event in years yesterday, and thanks to your video, I was able to throw together a janky version of Vortex Roids. I had a field day with that deck a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad. There have been a couple decks that have definitely like kind of drawn me back in, because I'm like Paradox Brothers. That set is kind of where I felt like I was going through the motions. I wasn't really playing as much. But this new set's been fun. It's been fun to throw some janky stuff together, and even the stuff we're seeing now. That's great to hear, Manny. And we have a Game 3 coming. Game 3 coming, I think that we saw Caesar snuck it in directly. All right, let's check on the other match. Let's see if Ursus got something. No result from Ursus and Crispy yet. Game 3. Beatdown being contested by Room for Growth. Starting with Gigo. Floodgated. Only 1,000 defense. That's the downside. These monsters with the 1850s, your 1819s, their defense is abysmal. Floodgate takes care of that. Not during the battle phase, so we're good. Just run it over with something. Or, you know, Unseen Hero or Caesar's best case scenario is you get Floodgates out and everything, and then you just swing directly. Just watch. Unseen Hero watches and horrors. Caesar swings directly for game. Slowly. Flipping up a Jiu-Jitsu Master and a United We Stand. Equip spell, 800 attack. No, not even any face-up monsters. Just 800 plus the 9 from Room for Growth, and just, I mean, good lord. Absolutely obliterated that Yugioh. But I get it. You want to keep that card on the field. That 800 from United We Stand puts it at 21. Beats over the Vorse Raider, so definitely got a good wall set up here. Plus, with room for growth, you have potential to do so much damage here, but now Unseen Hero has back row. What's your recommendation on a good contender for next week's event? Ursus says Cyber Angels. Yeah, I mean, Roids are fun. Like, if you want to have fun and feel... I don't know. Like, Cyber Angels doesn't feel good when you win. But Roids feels good when you win. Vampires I haven't played enough. I haven't played enough Vampires to, like, really understand the deck and know how it plays. But I'd say Roids again, or I mean, if you're looking for, like, super rogue that could win in this kind of, like, past year format, I would definitely go Ancient Gear. Because when you win with that, it's like, oh my god, I won with Ancient Gear. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? It's like not, I mean, depends on who you're playing against or how competitive your local scene is. Like, if your local scene has played, like, watches all the YouTube stuff and, like, Cursive and all that, and, like, is in the Speed Duel League, and they're playing Joey Beatdown, or they're playing Cyber Angel, then maybe you gotta sell out and play one of those decks. But I'd say play Roids or play, like, Ancient Gear. Ursus reported. Ursus report. We got a match result here. We're going to, well, so let's see what just happened here. We had a Wabaku, but we have an Archfiend Soldier here for Unseen Hero. The Lava Golem coming from Caesar. Huge play. Also, really, yeah, just makes sense with the Wabakus and, like, and a Hammer Shot. Lava Golem, so 2 for 2. Yeah. Lava Golem, Hammer Shot. And, oh, Chain Book of Moon. It's got to be a face up. Or, yeah, well, just attack position monster. So, Hammer Shot doesn't happen. We actually get this Lava Golem face down. We're actually going to flip it up. We're not in standby, so we don't take the burn, and we just slapped him with his own Lava Golem. Holy cow. Good lord. Lava Golem turned rogue. Man. Unseen Hero did not think he was going to win that way. That's cool to see.